Okay, welcome. We are watching this video because you are planning on retaking the Chapter 1 test from Algebra 2. This is the first of 3 videos that you should be watching in order to do that. These are the concepts we are going to be covering in these 3 videos. And as you watch them, these are the things that you need to be taking care of. You need to watch it and take notes on each topic that we cover on all 3 videos. Complete the review problems that are listed at the end of the 3rd video. Turn in your notes and those review problems to your teacher, and then set up a time with your teacher to retake the entire test within 10 school days. So let's get started. Our first topic is solving equations. We are going to be covering these 2 problems, one without fractions and one with fractions. So let's look at question number 1. What I see here is that I'm going to need to go ahead and simplify the right-hand side of the equation. So I start by taking negative x minus 2. I'm going to leave that one alone. I'm going to distribute on the right-hand side to get 9x minus 72. Because I'm going to choose to go ahead and put the variables on the left-hand side, I'm going to go ahead and add 2 to both sides. And when I do that, on the left side I get negative x equals 9x minus 70. Because I want the variables on the left-hand side of the equal sign, the 9x on the right-hand side of the equal sign needs to go. Because it's a positive 9x, I'm going to go ahead and subtract 9x from both sides. As a result, I get negative 10x equals negative 70. Divide both sides by negative 10, and you have x equals positive 7. Now, if you want to be checking your answer, you're going to go ahead and take that 7 and you're going to plug it in here and here for x, and make sure that the left-hand side equals the right-hand side of the equal sign. All right, next question. This one has fractions. There's nothing to simplify on both sides, so what the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get rid of those fractions. There are 2 denominators, 3 and 4. So we're going to multiply by the common denominator of 12. In this case, I'll multiply it by 12 over 1, since 2/3 is a fraction. 7 times 12, 1/4 times 12 over 1, and 2 times 12. Okay, so the first one, 12 times 2 is 24, 1 times 3 is 3, and then the x, plus 7 times 12 is 84, equals 12 times 1 is 12, 1 times 4 is 4, and then the x, plus 24. Dividing those pieces, then I get 8x plus 84 equals 3x plus 24. And now this problem looks very similar to the first problem, where I need to decide which side I'm going to put the variables on. I'm going to keep them on the left, which means I'll subtract 84 from both sides. I get 8x equals 3x minus 60. Subtract 3x from both sides. And I get 5x equals negative 60. And my last step, I'll divide by 5. So x equals negative 12. And again, if you wanted to check your answer, plug in negative 12 for x here and here, and make sure that the left side equals the right-hand side of the equal sign. Okay, in summary, this is what your note should be looking like. Notice the similarities in the 2 problems. And let's move on to the next topic. Evaluating expressions. The first thing that I want you to be able to accomplish is I want you to be able to simplify the expression before plugging in negative 3 for x. So let's not pay attention to that piece. Let's go ahead and simplify here. So we're going to multiply 5 times 2x squared and get 10x squared. 5 times 7 and get 35. I don't multiply 5 by negative x squared, but I do need to bring it down. And then let's go ahead and combine like terms. I have 10x squared minus x squared. These two are like terms. 10 minus 1 is 9x squared plus 35. Okay, that was simplified. Okay, now let's evaluate. And when we evaluate, we're going to take -3 and we're going to plug it in for x. We'll plug it in here. So I'm going to go 9 times -3 squared plus 35. Order of operations tells me I'm going to go ahead and square the -3 first. So really what I'm looking at is 9 times +9 plus 35. 9 times 9 is 81 plus 35. Final answer is 116. All right, you've gone through the first two topics on this first video. You're going to stop here. You're going to start the second video and take notes on that.